Good evening and welcome to Tuesday's Newsbeat. I'm Jillian Elliott.
And I'm Alec Caldebar. Thanks for joining us.
On college campuses, females are 3 times more likely to be sexually assaulted.
And in the case of LSU, they've spent the last year in headlines for not properly handling sexual assault complaints. Reporter Haley Kennedy is in the studio to explain how students are actively protesting for change.
Thanks, Allie. Students at LSU are tired of the statistics growing within sexual assault cases on campus. Instead of focusing on female safety measures, students and outreach programs feel as though we need to address the real root of the problem. The Rape, Abuse, and Incest National Network reported that every 68 seconds an American is sexually assaulted, and only 25 out of 1,000 perpetrators end up in prison.
That is the culture that LSU has created. A rape culture where predators are victimized and survivors are villainized.
After LSU removed the French Studies chair due to allegations of ignoring 6 sexual misconduct reports, LSU students and staff protested the ongoing sexual violence that happens on campus.
When multiple women come forward about a man who was already arrested for rape, there should be no hesitation. Get him away from students.
In the hallways of Hodges, survivors stated that they had to strategize escape routes while also determining the best weapon that they could use, while simply just walking to the bathroom in the middle of the school day. LSU recommends walking with confidence, avoid walking at nighttime, and keeping the LSU Shield app open for safety. However, that is not enough, leaving 75% of LSU students to feel unsafe while walking at nighttime.
I'm tired of the stuff that we have to put up with. Not only do I have to worry about being black, but I also have to worry about being a woman, and I think that's sickening.
Tanya Rao, the Vice President of Social Change at STAR, says that we need to focus the conversation away from safety measures and bring it back to the root of the problem.
I think anytime you hear someone say, let's talk about female safety measures, I would support anyone in saying, let's shift the conversation and talk about why not to rape, how to respect a person's boundaries, how to respect other person's bodies, how to respect the community that you live in, the campus that you're a part of, and why sexual violence is such a problem in our community. Let's talk about that.
The time for change is now, and it begins with creating an environment of open conversation. If you have experienced sexual abuse or know someone who has, resources like STAR will greet you with open arms and get you the help and justice that is needed. I'm Haley Kennedy, now back to you at the desk.
Well, the concerns don't stop there. Some of LSU's sorority chapters are having issues with a suspicious man contacting some of their members. Benjamin Bryson is accused of harassing and stalking women in LSU sororities Chi Omega and Kappa Delta on social media and in person. According to an email from LSU Greek Life, police are aware of the incidents and are investigating the case. Bryson has reportedly been seen in a white truck in LSU's Greek parking lot. Kappa Alpha Theta President Carly Smith told her members not to worry, but to take precautions and be aware.
Some big safety tips that I gave our girls were that they need to just kind of be on their guard because if they're walking alone in the parking lot and they don't have any kind of protection, that puts them in a really vulnerable spot. I asked for our girls to block this man on social media just so he doesn't have any kind of form of contact with you.
Students are being asked by Greek Life to report anything suspicious relating to this man by contacting 225-578-3231.
A recent article exposed the lack of accommodations for visually impaired students at LSU. Student government wrote a resolution to urge the university to take action. In early October, sources revealed numerous instances of LSU violating the rights of visually impaired students. One of the claims in the article, the restrooms in Coates Hall are incorrectly labeled. The author of SGR 20, Nicole Wynn, hopes the resolution will push LSU to make necessary changes to accommodate students with disabilities.
It's just really disappointing to constantly see LSU in the headlines and see like these news articles being written about them, about issues that could have been fixed a long time ago.
The Campus and Sustainability Committee unanimously passed SGR 20, and the Senate is voting on this resolution Wednesday evening.